Okay, hi everybody, we're back. Moving on. The new patients coming into the hospital from the fast spreading wildfire can stay in the reception region of the hospital, where myself and team members, the nurses and physicians, can closely monitor the group. The critically injured patients can go ahead to the emergency section while their family and relatives, friends, they are going to be able to wait in the cafeteria. We want to avoid any further casualties. The triage area, it should stay inside the building for one because of the fire coming. We don't want to be outside. So we're going to keep it indoors. And the triage area ought to stay in the emergency sector because that is fully equipped to handle the emergencies that we're dealing with, like the burns that are going to need immediate attention. Since the fire is producing smoke in the outside atmosphere, that's also another reason to stay inside. And so, moving on, the incident commander and the operations chief, therefore, the triage area will be in a cool environment, also, preferably because the fire is going to produce so much heat. We want to be in a cool area to calm everybody down, cool, calm, and collected. The emergency department represents the triage area during the crisis, and the decontamination of the department ought to occur through the access control. Only patients with emergency cases and certified physicians and nurses will have access to these areas. All other patients need to receive access to the region. They should not receive access to this region until they've been provided with proper information, proper information to be around and understand what's going on. Excuse me. Okay, so the second section of the department solely focuses on the administration of treatment of mild cases that are going to occur during the crisis. So patients who got involved in like car accidents and survived with minor bruises and cuts and scratches, they receive their dressing and injections on the second section of the emergency department. So triage, and then we're just gonna have like a regular emergency. Okay, one essential local resource in the preparedness of the crisis involves the availability of security for the organizations, the patients, the staff, the surrounding community. We want to make sure that everybody's safe, and the affected families. The local government insists that any institution, especially the healthcare center, should have effective protection plans in its EOP, and it acts in its favor. So the organization should have security for the people at all times. So in this case, for us, we're going to use just the local security department, the security department for the hospital, as well as the local police department. And they will aid in maintaining order and control in the hospital during any chaos that is going on. The approach will assist the EOP and in the continuation of the provision of proper services to the patients in the surrounding community. So this will just be an added service, of course. The EOP of the center includes proper analysis of the environment around the hospital to realize not only hazardous environment, but also factors like the hostile communities. The analysis of the surrounding promotes the readiness of the institution in cases of crisis like the wildfire. The community also acts as a local approach, effective for the hospital in many ways in the case of loss of radio frequencies, for instance. Power goes out, we can't communicate with anybody. What do we do? The institution can depend on local communities to receive warning signs of any upcoming danger. So we're just basically going to rely on the community. We'll be very community involved. We're going to contact each other and work as a teamwork. So if the fire continues to approach the hospital and the radio frequencies prove difficult, no contact, then the institution can use the information from these local communities to stay ready on any occurrences. Okay, so moving on. Thank you for watching. Next video.